Her name is Mikayla Evans. She miraculously survived a fall from his fifth-floor window of his apartment. That was in Johnson City, Tennessee, and it was the fall that led to a special prosecutor investigating the rape allegations. And Mikayla is live with me again tonight. Mikayla, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I was so interested to hear that you have a connection to Sean Williams' daughter, and you've been able to make contact with her. Tell me about it.
She doesn't talk to me as much as she did, I guess, since he has escaped. But she does message me every now and again, and I worry about that girl. I really do. And not just from him, but for, I guess, her own protection.
Did she say to you that she thinks he may have chosen that shopping mall because she works there? It couldn't possibly have been coincidence, but does she believe he was there because he might have wanted to contact her?
I'm not really sure if she does. I didn't really ask her that, but I feel like that's why he went there, was to try and see her.
And did she say there was any contact at all, even if it wasn't verbal? Like, did they lock eyes? Did she see him? Like, what was the nature of her experience on Friday?
I'm not really sure if she was working, but I would assume if she was, they did away with her somewhere, because I guess the boss is the one that talked to the police and things like that. I guess the owner or the manager of that store.
So he didn't maybe necessarily make contact with her, especially at the workplace at the Jackson Plaza Shopping Center.
No, and like I said, I would assume he was trying to, but like I said, I don't even know if she was working that day, so he may not been able to.
How is she doing in all of this?
I can only imagine how she is doing. She don't really express things. Like I stated, I'm sure scared, but I can only imagine how the girl feels, especially learning this stuff about your father, or your kids learning this about their grandpa.
Did she mention that she's been a target of other people's wrath just because she is, related to this monster?
I have seen a few things that were posted or comments on different stuff, but yeah, she, I guess, has been threatened to have the same crimes happen to her children that he's done. I believe that she's getting nails and stuff in her tires. I mean, we don't know who that's from, like if it may be from him, or if maybe just other people that know that that's his daughter is doing it. Because there are people that have looked up stuff that's easy to find on her Facebook or other things.
I mean, that would be absolutely tragic if she's being targeted, and if crimes are being committed against her because of what her father is and has been and continues to do, and that is be a fugitive from justice. And justice is going to be extremely severe when they catch him. And I'll just say when they catch him. Mikayla, I hope you're doing okay. I really appreciate you joining us, and I'm always thinking about
Thank
your
you so
recovery.
much.
It's such a miracle that you're with us after that fall and breaking almost every bone in your body. But I am glad to see that you're recovering. And again, I appreciate you being on tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.